Okay, last time we got Tali, our second to last companion. I guess we could call it third to last if we end up getting Morinth, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I said this time I'm going to do Samara's loyalty mission. And then we're going to be free to do all the bullshit DLC stuff, which is probably going to take a bunch of times. If the length of the Project Overlord DLC is any indication. Because, like, I've got that thing for Admiral Hackett's old flame, or whoever she is. If that's as long as Project Overlord, that's one or probably one playthrough. Like, Project Overlord took me two, but it was partly because I was so bad at the time. Lair of the Shadow Broker again might be a whole thing. Those Project Firewalkers, I'm gonna guess it's not gonna be a whole thing each, but it might be a whole thing for one of them, or for all of them. Zaid might be a whole thing. What else do I have? I don't know what this crashing ship is. And then again, I've got a million systems I haven't finished scanning yet. I think the first time I played it, like when I went to a cluster, I would do everything in the cluster. But that's kind of a waste because, like, I might have to go back to some of these clusters later. Oh, and then there's also, like, all these clusters I bought maps of, like the Minos Wasteland, and have not even been to once. And I'm gonna guess that once I go there, once I go there and start scanning planets, I might end up discovering more side quests, although those will probably be those kind of junky side quests that you can finish in half an hour. Alright, time for her. I don't think I have enough money to buy anything, but I don't think there's anything left to buy here. So we need to bring you. Since we got a big old biotic, let's bring my fave. Yeah, like, what is Reeve? Double damage to armor and barriers. That's really good. I want to save stuff for that. Let's improve her power recharge, and then save points for Reeve. So it's going to take 10 points, which means I can get her pole and still have enough. Yeah. We have a Geth pulse rifle, might be better now. I am very frustrated that the game doesn't explain what the things do. Like, I understand they wanted to remove some of the number crunchiness of Mass Effect 1, and Mass Effect 1 was indeed a slog, because you would have piles and piles of weapons that are almost identical, and just teeny tiny differences in numbers, and they don't feel any different. Here they make things feel different, but, like, you could also explain what the difference is. Otherwise, like, with that Krogan shotgun, like, it's a very different decision. Like, okay, I know I'm choosing between a shotgun that holds 3 shots and a shotgun that holds 1, but I would like to know, like, in exchange for having 2 less shots in the magazine or whatever, am I getting 1 more point of damage for that, or am I getting like 1,000 more points of damage for that? That weighs into the decision, and the game doesn't tell me that. It really pisses me off. Use the Geth pulse rifle just because I want to see what it's like. Kasumi, we're happy with what you got.
The daily death count on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint an Ardat Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
It probably doesn't even matter what weapons it was, because, again, I mentioned before, if I recall correctly, this might be like the Thane mission. It might be a little fighting mission. Because I don't remember there being fighting. That doesn't mean there's fighting. I forgot about it. There isn't fighting. Hello.
want to talk.
Why this game, like, thinks
What do you need?
Arya
An Asari
Tolov
fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi.
I knew it. Nothing leaves
You
a
haven't
body.
taken steps
Why
to
would I? Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thin. Lived in the tenements. Good luck finding her.
Way back at the beginning, I saw that apartment, and I said, I remember this is part of Samara's mission.
Come on, let me in.
Individuals have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors. The Council offered its sympathy, but regretted that it could not become involved in a purely human matter. Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make, but whose silhouette strongly resembles ancient wreckage profiles.
I wonder if Samara has a different outfit, like even before I do her loyalty mission. Because the other female characters with ridiculous outfits had those options. I think it's Samara.
Are you here about my daughter? The medic said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was
I think she was murdered, too.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now.
Come on, I'm waiting.
Are you one of Arya's
I'm here to help.
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you
Did your daughter have a lot of fun?
No. Something did change in the last few weeks, though.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person
I never
was
met
this?
her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter?
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you.
I hope so.
Now I'm acting
I
like a
hope so.
paladin. You have
Did
my
Neff hang
voice.
out anywhere in
She
particular?
was always quiet working here
Yeah,
at home.
VIP
I think you need to... The change was so sudden. She just seemed...
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My Neff had a fire inside her. She was
creative.
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her.
Do you mind if I
didn't-
examine?
Everything is the way she left it.
Password will
The
be in
way
there.
it will always be. My baby is gone. Thank you.
It's okay.
I
We've
know
all
what it means.
Thank you.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
So I wonder if the reason Samara's other two daughters are in like monasteries is not because they chose to be, but Samara like.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Is that Morinth?
A man from some gallery offered me 4 years' salary for it.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. Then, the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but
So the mom makes it
shifting,
sound like
changing.
Morinth is the one who
I'm in a
made Neff start
trance.
going to
Then I'm dancing with her.
Afterlife.
Later, we went
But
for
actually, she
skewers,
was
and
already
I'm supposed to
went
see her again
Afterlife, and
tomorrow.
That's where she met Morinth.
Read the middle
Cycle
entry.
36, or just when we dance and the helix is flowing through me, no one's ever looked at me like that.
Read the newest
Cycle
entry.
42, orbit 60. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in
Sell my
Vanya
pieces
that Vid
sounds
Morinth
like a
likes. How did this happen to
double
me?
meaning.
I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Close the hollow
Chop
journal.
her up into
Morinth's
pieces
work.
and sell 'em.
She's attracted to artists and she impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes.
Anyone who successfully hunted sapient beings for 400
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done
She sounds
speaking.
more like a highly evolved killer
The
than
condition has been present since my people huddled around. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more.
So we have to lure
Exactly. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
She'll come after
You can
me.
draw Morinth out.
Why would
She'll
she go
certainly
after
flee
me?
if she catches sight of me,
Samara just said
but she won't be able to
is
resist you.
attracted to
You are an
artists.
artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that
Okay,
attracts
it's
her.
not a plot
Your
hole
power
because
will
it's
draw her
explained.
in.
Time's wasting.
I
Let's get over
agree.
there.
We can talk more.
Though it's a bit of a stretch, but whatever. At least they tried.
Hello again. Did you find anything? Is there anything
I should
can
go.
do?
It's a weird way to end a conversation. I couldn't at least say I did find something along the way to investigate it.
End is not.
So I have to go to National
Traffic
and drop
enlistments was followed
Jerry's.
by a
I think I bought
downturn,
everything.
as the public became skeptical that the Alliance
Oh.
could match Geth technology.
Were those always available? Like, those are really good. Weapon damage. Let's see if other things got added.
Consortium is going ahead with its plans to serve the Citadel Council.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Fair limits on the
This is all
international
new shit.
trade.
Yeah, there's so much for like back in the day where it's like, oh, I'll finish buying everything in a place so I can read where the code goes again. Apparently, these places at certain points in the game get new stuff.
Their arguments in the next few weeks. Early representatives do not expect the Council to take the culturally sensitive option.
The Asari Shayera, more commonly known as the Consort, has declined to name
Drop Jones' name.
What do you want?
I'd like to join the party.
This really isn't your kind of place. What do you want?
Oh, there it is.
Someone
Yeah,
told me
it's-
the rest of
Sounds like a
Aftermath.
smart person. Who wasn't?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you.
So maybe there's fights because you mentioned about defending yourself, but I'm in here without weapons.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you
So it
to
has to
know
be
this.
subtle.
Until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horror.
How can I spark her interest?
Courage
Roman?
or suicidal bravery could attract her.
So do some
Hurt someone in
paragon shit.
defense and she will be excited. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of
How
overcoming.
do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor.
So I have to do
Modesty, chivalry, or
paragon-y stuff to
meekness
get her
frustrating
attention.
bore her.
And then
Violence
I have
excites
to
her.
renegade
You've killed
stuff
Shepard.
to get her to-
She'll like that.
Getting her alone, then falling under her
I
sway.
will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me, as I
Okay.
trust.
What other things have
According to
we learned
Neff's journal, Morinth likes Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Vayenya. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women.
that.
Morinth sent
Paying
Neff a
attention, I
note
guess.
saying she'll... Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake... And Shepard, thank you.
It's in there. Save just in case I screw this up. Can't pick a fight, I got it.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is
What
playing
kind of
tomorrow.
music do they play?
They're a sensory band. I could score way out of my league, you know? You gotta help.
She sounds
me.
amazing.
She was here a couple of days ago. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
I don't have any
If you
tickets.
score some, I guess.
The music here used to be avant-garde. It's to it.
Hi. You're human and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me
What
out?
kind of help?
My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with Floret. He's the worst of the worst.
What is she doing?
A vid piece. She's an investigative reporter, you know? She's trying to profile gang.
What is she doing?
A vid piece. She's an investigative reporter.
Your friend could
Yeah,
get
and she's
hurt.
going to. See, Floret's on to her. His gang is on. I have to get a message to her.
You're on your own
shit.
with this.
Yeah. Glad I saved, because it's one of those annoying examples of the game breaking the dialogue wheel when I thought I was trying to skip time.
I could score way when she comes back. I gotta find tickets. Hi again.
Get with her.
You're human and you don't look high, so
What kind of
my friend
help?
Moiral is doing a piece on a vid piece. She's
Your friend
Yeah,
could get hurt.
I have to get a message to her, and fast.
You seem to have a
I'm
lot
her tech.
of...
I've been monitoring the gang's comm. Man, I'm a tech junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Floret, my friend will get... The 2 words are terminal and eternity, in that order. Please tell me you can do that.
I can do that.
Remember, terminal and eternity.
Where's Floret? Dancing. Let me deal with the Floret.
The drinks here are so strong.
Lots of money on display. Good cred hunting tonight. Hit him in the get enough creds to keep him. Hey, what are you looking at?
I want you gone.
Hey, we gotta pay the man.
So, what do you think of us now?
How about I give you enough creds for your boss, then you leave?
Did I give away?
No thanks.
Let's do Floret first.
You're breathing on my drink!
Do you know anyone?
I just need to wait until Floret shows up.
That's scary. I bet you.
What'll you
lots of
have?
fights.
These are good people, but they look bored.
And you got an idea?
A round of drinks shows that you appreciate their business.
Maybe we're... Listen up, everyone! We love having you here!
My name is Morin. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, tonight it's you. Why is that?
You and I want the same things.
Do we?
I like the things she likes. That band.
What do you think of the
Dark
music?
rhythms, violent pulses.
I'm curious about a band.
They get in my head and you can lose yourself in the music here.
What do you think of
It seems like we share some interests.
Do you know anything
It speaks
about
to the darkest places in me.
Do you know the artist?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Vader?
My favorite.
I'll have to watch.
Maybe we could do that together.
I've traveled all over.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel.
Where you can see and do things.
Yes.
When I travel, I find violence is the surest expression of power.
If you're the strongest.
That's certainly true.
Whoever wants it the most is willing to do.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Probably no consequences, I assume. But the option to help that lady was just for getting more attention and isn't gonna actually have any,
Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp?
Nice.
I was into dueling for a while.
A Sari sword is a melee weapon you can use
He knows you're better.
in Andromeda. Is that broken?
The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped. I love any game where your opponent can believe he's about to win, just before you kill him.
And that's what's happening right now. I think I'm about to win, and then she's gonna kill me, but then, of course, then it flips around. She thinks she's about to win until Samara shows up. Alright, chit-chat.
I love clubs. People. But here, it's muted. And you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
People feel safest right before they
true.
die.
I've never understood the fascination with safety. Independence over submission. I think we share that, you and I.
We've both killed many times.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games.
Distract her long enough, but the game gave me a Paragon option. I feel like the Paragon options never hurt you.
Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me.
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper. Morin! Mother. Do not call me that. I can't choose to stop being your daughter. Mother, you made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Morin!
The fact that Morin likes killing.
I am the genetic destiny of the Asari. They are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you.
I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this!
Yeah. I thought I remember, this
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster.
I thought I remembered that getting more development, but maybe it's, you see the past through rose-colored glasses.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess. I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life.
I think the second
Are
time
you
I
ready
played,
to go
I did
as well?
save Morinth, and so I could talk to her on the Citadel, and yeah, she was just evil.
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old
Let's go.
So let her leave. Now, I've been letting her out a lot. I got a shit ton of credits for that. For doing essentially nothing. Alright, yep, good. Now I've got Tali's mission. That's what I thought would happen.
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but...
63,000. I could probably buy something
Vessels have
good.
been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors. The Council offered its sympathy, but regretted that it could not become involved in a purely human matter. Explorers have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make, but whose silhouette strongly resembles ancient wrecks.
So fighting, yeah. I think I want to bring. Well, I have to bring Tali, and I think I'll bring Kasumi for the area overload. Because again, always have shields. Sometimes armor. Pretty much everything always has shields. It's just like blood pack. Blood pack and Loki mechs tend to have armor instead of shields.
Commander, you might...
Ooh, extended fuel cells. I don't know where that came. Oh, is it because of Samara? Let's check in with her before I go down to Tali.
For the first time in it is not a feeling I can describe.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You said that Morinth was a monster.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
Killed her for being
And
what
I
she
would
was.
again. But I also know what it means. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know.
You did your duty.
One of my daughters is dead. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
What will you do now that
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists. And perhaps even...
There's no way
We
to
are an
correct-
advanced species, but we don't have magic. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma
I thought
regarding...
Yakshi
Asari
was-
have spread to many worlds. If I travel to those worlds, and they do exist, I will find...
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari
Morinth
race.
would say anything that... Ardat Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
You don't want to settle
I
down?
did. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with
You
that.
still control the
I
direction.
have chosen the... Due in no small part to you.
I only helped you with that one little thing.
How are you?
Perhaps we could speak later. I wish to
Do you have
meditate.
any suggestions
I have done
about
what
you?
I can to increase our exploration capabilities.
What are your impressions
Jacob
of Miranda?
is an earnest young man. Events will either... Miranda is undoubted. She carries many burdens and doesn't share them with others. As
How do you think our mission
spirits
is?
are high. We have a strong team.
I
and-
should go.
Of course.
I think I've gotten all of them. Well, no, I'll still get an upgrade from Legion. assuming you can give me upgrades.
Kenneth, what is the...
Oh,
what can we do
Carry
for
on.
you? Will do, Commander.
To Thane. Tali, you're over here. Alright.
Shepard, I'm glad. I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe
I
you'd
don't
be
know. But thanks. I appreciate it.
Is it because you're working with
I'm not
Cerberus?
working with Cerberus. I have no idea what they're accusing me of.
What happens when a Quarian is...
There's a hearing with my father is an admiral on the board. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me...
So you have no idea
none.
why they're...
I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
What happens if you're
Like I
convicted?
said, if it's deemed only a tragic mistake, not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see them.
No
We don't have the spare resources for long, and we don't have enough people. An exile can still have children, and those children
How often is someone from the fleet charged
It's
with
rare. The most recent one was Nora Vanya Vasilani, an engineer. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our system.
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence.
So how does the trial
They'll
work?
wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and As for how it works, we're family. This is just...
Okay.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current...
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes
You
to
needn't
talk.
ask.
How are you feeling?
No worse than... And you? You are well?
No need to worry
I'm
about
looking
me.
forward to the end of the mission.
I spent 2 years dead.
I spent Strange that I should only reawaken now.
Nothing.
When there is so little time left.
Every time I talk to him, there's this unskippable bit. But, I have to talk to him periodically to make sure I don't miss stuff. Before I go any further, let's see if I need to... Any of that new stuff I bought needs to be equipped. I think so, because you seem to equip... You seem to equip armor as a whole, not as little pieces. I think the individual pieces are, Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. So I think these whole things are I don't know, somewhat special, but these, let's see, what do I get? Power damage. Regen, shield regen, delay, health. I would prefer shield regen delay. It's also the least ridiculous looking one. Okay, weapon damage. Power damage. Melee damage. Let's do melee damage. Health. Weapon damage. Spare ammo. I would rather have spare ammo rather than better weapon damage. 10% is not much though. It's like 3 more shots. 5% weapon damage. This one looks kind of silly. I'm going to use it though. Shield strength. Storm speed. Health. Heavy weapon, I don't care. Let's do shield, which is I think the normal one. Because shield, I'm redoing my shield all the time, or I'm refilling my shield all the time, so it's more useful than health. I want to keep no armor. No helmet. Health. 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 Headshot damage. I've been going through the whole game without using this. More shield strength, that's good. Power damage, I don't care. Weapon damage. I think I used the weapon damage a lot in the past. Oh yeah. That's what I want. So I'm not going to be able to see my face well anymore, but I don't care. There was another one that gives shield strength.
No messages for you, Commander.
This is what I really need. Better power damage recharge. Alright, let's get out of here. Get out of here. almost nothing to probe here. I think there's nothing at all to probe here. Wait a second. There's a system that has the same name as me. Both of the... What's this system called? Okay, this is clearly a Quarian name, but those two systems have just, you know, human-sounding names. Okay, so we need Tali, and I said I was going to bring you... Oh, do you have a less ridiculous appearance? Nope. It's slightly less ridiculous, but I have so much black already. Okay. Still need more. You can get that. Tali. I think I said I'm saving shit for energy drain. Am I saving shit for energy drain? Do I care about that? I mean, I could still have Quarian Machinist and then get 2 points of that. Power duration. Let's have power duration, so like if I hack a Geth, I have it with me for longer. Let's remember to change this. I still like the particle beam better than anything else. I never really got to try that. I think I did your stuff already. This loyalty mission's gonna be much longer.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Section, just like Samara's.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
Fighty section.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Look at all them Quarians. And once again, we were hearing Quarian with a different accent, but it's also different than Tali's. The one just now sounded like a little bit Scottish.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
I've never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives aborted. That entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Kila Salai. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel, I wish I could do more to help Tali. The trial requires that I be... They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of the secret
That's
project.
insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back?
Yes, my father... If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently...
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held.
Kasumi, that doesn't seem very, sterile. Like your face.
You should speak with Admiral Rod. She's waiting for you up ahead.
I can't believe they're charging me.
If Talizora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her.
Talizora vas Normandy.
Oh, yeah,
I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepard Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
You're an admiral.
I'm afraid not. My history...
imagine Father
You'll
had...
see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the
I take it being associated
They
with
stripped me of my ship name.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor?
Indeed, she does, Captain. And remember, an accused...
So, you would actually...
I'll do everything in my power.
Thank you, Shepard.
Our legal rules are simple. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors. The accused Tali Zora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to
Objection! A human has no business...
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason.
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, I regret that her captain is...
Nobody has been forbidden from...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
But like none of the other alien groups have had different accents as far as I can
How
tell.
could Tali have brought Geth
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back...
But I would never send active Geth to the
Then
sea.
explain how Geth sees...
What are you talking
As
about?
far as we can tell, Tali.
What? Oh, Keelan.
I appreciate the need for this trial. The Normandy stands ready to assist in
Thank
whatever...
Quarian is trying
Shepard, we have to
The
take that.
safest course would be to simply destroy the...
I'm looking for
You
my...
intend to retake the Alurai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely...
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the
Agreed.
fleet...
And if you die on this
We
work...
can discuss
Then
that.
it is decided. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shot. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return.
These people never get KIA, they just get knocked out and medi-gelled. The only way for them to get KIA...
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alurai, Shepard. The Admirals sound sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alurai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Loyal.
Shepard? How did you get onto
Shepard is here to help
Oh yes,
me.
I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do
No,
what they said.
Vitor.
Oh,
I would
well,
never.
good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped
Tali
me.
could use some friends right now.
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came
Vitor
to
is
see-
doing well, but he isn't ready
I talked
for
to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how
I'm
you
sure
helped.
it
Tali
did.
could use some friends.
Vitor
I talked to them.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Do you remember anything else
Nothing
about
new. I'm sorry.
Vitor, come
I
back.
want to help, but I can't.
Don't worry, Vitor.
Good.
We're going...
Take care of yourself, Vitor.
I know, but thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that...
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to
I'm
me
looking for information about the Alurai.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude.
Tali
for
was
your-
with me. Saren and the Geth would
Your
have destroyed...
political machination. If you and your father were actually experimenting on... If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher
Can you
cause.
tell me anything about
Little.
the Alurai?
We detected several communication signatures before the... Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over...
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts.
Sounds like your ideas about synthetics are
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new... I had thought Rail to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have
If we don't find Rail alive on the Alarai...
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish, and that would favor peace then, as Shala Ran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rail agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
Are treated kind of like first and last names, and the, Vos Normandy, whatever is,
You support experiments on living creatures.
Rail should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a
The
great
ship
deal.
travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations even... It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
Sounds like your ideas about synthetics.
Yes. I had thought Rail to be firmly
If you're not
in
interested in this trial,
Let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardlies... The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important.
And what is the true purpose?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes
So
or...
the only reason you care about this is because Rail might have learned something.
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may
You
find...
want to create...
No, Tali Zora.
You're insane.
Thank you for the
It
information.
was a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, I thought Chorus was an asshole, but I thought she might be
Kalrieger.
the most extreme.
Shepard, Tali Zora.
She just
Good to see you both.
wasn't so loud about
Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said.
So that dark energy...
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
What are you doing aboard the Raya?
Well, I stayed to argue the charge.
Thanks, Kyle.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck
Admiral
talking
Ron asked my... She and Admiral Gerrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I
You
recommended...
did the right thing. Thank you.
You said that your mission had something to
Right.
do.
Remember the damn sun on Haste? Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of
Do you
the
think the
stars.
Geth are responsible?
Keela, I hope not. They can screw
I don't
up a...
think this is the Geth. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a use.
Hope you're right, ma'am. Synthetic bastards are bad
What does
enough
that
as
dark
it is.
energy buildup
Sorry,
mean?
Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just
Hopefully
that it
it's
has...
isolated. Probably not something to worry about now.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
How have you been, Rieger?
Physical damage wasn't bad. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those
With your
admirals.
immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more
We can't
people
afford a frontline attack, that's for sure.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops, Tali. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get...
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
Spoke well to the admirals.
those other two. So that's the way out. Well, actually, I think that's the way. This is where I came in, right? Is there anything back here? Probably
The
no
human
point.
can work a crowd.
I don't really care about going back to talk to those people. Talk to the other two admirals, 2 or 3 admirals, and then go up.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I
The
don't hear
admirals needed to hear the shock. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry.
Are the judges that set on
Anything
fire?
involving the Geth is a live wire, Shepard. Admiral Koresh sees the whole thing as a war. You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I
What can you tell us
Not
about the
much, I'm afraid. Real Zoro
He
is...
told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal.
You're saying there's no
That's
data about...
The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies.
No, we don't.
How long have you known
Since
Tali?
before Real, I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble.
I don't understand.
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune
The
system.
bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't
There's a
wear-
celebration when a child gets her first suit.
I'm not hearing much about
It's
rails.
difficult to
It's
explain.
all right, Anshala. No secret.
If you say so. Real was... He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with
Tali,
you?
you admitted to sending gifts.
Yes, but never anything.
Then find records of your shipment. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident.
There seem to be some other arguments going on.
You caught that? Yes. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether...
You're thinking of war?
I am not, Tali, but others
I know the
are.
migrant fleet is formidable.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard.
So even though
we want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
We should move on.
Good luck on the island.
And Garel, who's the one defending us here, actually wants to go to war on the Quarian homeworld, which is a terrible idea.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, Tali Zora can.
Wants to
Tali,
control.
I'm glad Admiral Ran got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully
I'm more
you'll
concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle
I'm just here to help Tali.
I'm glad someone is.
Believe I'm
I
innocent.
know you and your father, and you're both smart enough not to make mistakes.
Can you
like
tell me anything
nothing
about
good. Whatever Rail was doing, it blew up in his...
Admiral,
I know that, Tali, but if Sharla hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed
Can you tell me about the other admirals?
One you didn't recognize, Tali, as Admirals. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of Admiral Corris is the same whining soup. Admiral Corris is the same whining
You disagree with Admiral
Man is a
Corris.
damn Geth apologist. He wants us to search for new colony... Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. A crew of 10, and 6 were dead.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but he took the helm, I took weapons. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than
Sounds like
usual.
we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? He was looking for something to give us an edge
I
when we
know
attacked.
father wanted to reach
I
him.
don't know, kid. We almost had the votes.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live,
We're
Admiral.
too comfortable now, Shepard. Got
We
the
might need that.
Then we
fleet.
need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
Thanks for the
Hang
information.
in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done
Commander
Tali-
Shepard, this is Admiral Alcoris Vas Quib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you when we find the evidence of what Tali and
I
her
did not bring active
The
yet.
captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies
What
your-
exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. But like her father, she wants nothing but the
Geth drove us from our
Of course
Tali
they
does
did.
want to destroy the Geth.
We
She
tried
talked
to
about
kill
that
them.
a lot in game.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements
You
beyond.
are correct. The other admirals are pushing for war. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over
Can
our
the
homeworld.
Quarians
I don't
coexist?
know. They are our children. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable.
I understand, Admiral. I do
Can
not.
the Quarians
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I
I don't want to
understand.
piss him off, but I'm
You have a
curious to
ship
see
named
what-
Oh, here
Our
we go.
people have, during difficult periods, and have, on occasion, had difficult. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find
I've
another
occasionally
ship.
entertained the idea. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib. And I will not flee because of petty insults.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Talizora.
I'm surprised
I
to hear
don't
you-
hate you,
Tali
Tali.
was an asshole to.
I just think your
try to
father's
play
plans for
that
war were
monologue.
wrong.
Yeah, no, Admiral Corris is the best person here. I actually very much appreciate that. I've mentioned several times that despite many problems with the main part of the game, a lot of the character missions are excellent, and that's a good example right there.
Shepard spoke well to the admirals.
I think that's actually really well written, characters.
Talizora Vas Nima.
And I like that it's not
sorry.
just two
I
sides
mean, Vas
against
Normandy.
each other.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vasmon.
Can you tell us anything about
I'm
what
afraid that they talked about massive waves of Geth, though.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building.
Let's head to the
Of
Alarai.
course. I'll unlock the shuttle now.
Now let's move on from the fun to the actually interesting character drama, which is, I can't say rare in this game, but it's not omnipresent in this game. Moving on to that, to more of the same old killing Geth. Look how fast my power recharges. Hello.
Can't reach the target.
They're through my
shields.
Easy peasy. Refill my meds. Good. Back to max. Until I buy that upgrade on money. Yay.
Something's slowing down the system.
Oh, I have to get in there.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize.
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
Money. Where's my money? Oh, I can't reach that thing. I could go through a thing, but it's not worth it.
Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize.
What made a part worth
It
sending
had
back
to be in working order. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves. Signs of modification. Clues to their thinking.
How did you get these things to your
Sometimes
father?
I left packages at secured... For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send
Haestrom
us...
was a war zone.
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have, within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next
Does that
to
salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
I passed up great finds because they might be too... I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did it.
It's pretty clear that her dad did all this. Okay. That's the way, but let's get whatever's here. Learn something.
This is valuable.
Oh, nice. That's great, because I rely a lot on my shields. Time to fight some Geth? Not yet. Money. Get ready to fight. Okay, it's time to fight some Geth. Money.
Can't target them!
I should have started shooting before I charged. The whole point of charge is to move around and refill my shields. And what was the point of
We locked down navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. They're burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
That lady's a mega hero. She bought time to stop the Geth, at least stop the Geth from... Oh, you know what? still hacked? I don't even know. Yeah. It's with us. I don't know. I don't think the hack expired. I think just when there's no things left, our people will shoot at the hacked ones. That's what happened in the last game, too. It's kind of annoying, because I would like to be able to just, like, have it follow me around for the whole mission. But that's... does not seem to be an option. I'm getting a lot of money on this mission. I can totally buy some upgrades now.
This console might have something. Most of the data is...
Most of the data are corrupted, Tali, please.
They were performing experiments on Geth systems.
Do you think testing weapons on the
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research...
Do you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was
Could
just...
any of that data clear your
doubtful.
name?
This is mostly results data, effects of but they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to be...
Maybe it's time for your people to let go of...
You have no idea what it's like. You have a planet to go back to. My home is one whole breach...
You've got a place here, Tali.
Don't need? Shepard, if I don't wear a helmet in my own home... Every time you touch a flower with bare... Damn the pilgrimage. Without it, I might never have known what I was missing, what we had lost when we
Have
lost
the Quarians
We'd have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. Adjusting for exposure to a foreign colony would be even harder. It's the difference between 60 years and 600. For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask, we must take back our home. At the very least, we can take back one ship.
Well, maybe instead of being so greedy that, like, you risk destroying your whole civilization just so that you can get back home in your own lifetime, how about you take the first steps towards... You could take the first steps towards having a home that was 600 years. Not bad.
Can't reach the target. Can't get a lock. Can't target them. Can't get a lock. Taking fire.
No, no, no. You always had a... They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't...
Hey, come here.
Let me guess. Our choice, we might end up with a choice between using evidence that exonerates Tali but implicates
You got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe.
Versus
he would have known I'd come.
Versus just using
maybe he left a message
to exonerate Tali without throwing her dead father.
The main hub will be on the bridge. Make sure Hangerl and Darozen.
Thanks, Dad.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never... It doesn't matter. One way or the other.
Okay. I believe we're gonna have a big fight through here. A big set piece fight. Let's get all this shit first. Oh, that's very little money. It's barely even worth the trouble it takes to bypass. I'd say that's more like it, but it's still not a lot. I want things that are like 4,500 or more. Alright. Let's save just so if I die, I don't have to do 2 annoying bypasses again. Hello.
Reach the target.
Come on.
No shield.
Once I get this armor,
console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
We have to.
Do we have enough parts to bring
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks.
No.
Perhaps we should...
We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new Geth with what we have. Bypass security.
It sounds like he was doing this.
I never wanted. Everything here is his fault. We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
Tali, without this evidence...
You think I don't know that? You think I want... But I can't go back into that room and say that my...
We're not gonna decide anything here.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide.
We need to face facts. There has been no word.
We were only gone for like 10 minutes, dude.
Sounds like the hearing is already underway.
It's only been 2 hours. Quarian Marines lasted less
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board...
Sorry we're late.
They could have decided a time limit before we left.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy saved the...
Her loyalty was never in doubt.
Perhaps Tali Zora can offer something to...
Did you find anything on the...
Paragon option.
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to
Tali
support...
helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what
You're not really
relevance.
interested in Tali, are you?
This hearing has nothing
You
to
want
do...
people to sympathize with them. Han Garel, she knows more about the Geth than any other... Tali Zora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Are the Admirals prepared to render the judgment?
So this mission had, half of a mission's worth of excellent writing, and then half of a mission's worth of bad writing.
Tali Zora, in light, Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you.
If you appreciate me, then listen. The Reapers...
Thank you, Commander Shepard.
This hearing is concluded.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
We can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Tali, about what your father said. What he did. You deserved better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Come on, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This looks interesting.
What looks interesting? Did I get something? Tech damage. Okay, that's the last
The
one.
Admirals thought they were hobbling you by... You didn't mention survivors. Did you find Real, Tali? I am sure he would
We
have
found
been...
Real's body. He left
I
a
can
message.
only imagine how horrible this is for you, child.
Yes.
Good luck on your mission, no matter how...
All this talk of...
You called us on the carpet out there, Shepard, and you were right. Thank you. Tell me, though, honestly, what did you find over there?
Tali, is there anything the
We found a
Admirals...
lot of dead bodies, Admiral.
I'll take your word. Fight well, and fly safe.
Thank you for your help on the Alarai. And we were wrong to let our own concerns about the war...
The galaxy needs more people saying what you're saying.
Thank you, Commander.
Tali and
like
Shepard
that
are
it
good
doesn't
at
just
getting
take me out of the mission to the
Glad
start
that on
mission.
Hello
Puts
again,
me
Commander.
instantly.
Good luck, Tali.
It rewards me with the chance to check back
Nice
in
talking,
with
Shepard.
those admirals who
Yeah,
I
funny how it
actually
takes a commander to
like
remind the
talking
admiral,
to.
glad they're off your back, ma'am. And that you didn't have to give them that evidence you
I
found on
didn't
the
say anything about finding
Noticed
them.
that, ma'am.
Any idea what your next assignment is going to be?
I'm gonna be escorting more techs around to look for signs of dark energy. Wherever they send me, it'll have to be less exciting than Haystrom.
What's your take on the war?
I won't shy away from a fight, but if the admiral, the best bet would be for us to find another way.
Stay safe out there.
You too,
Reaper.
Shepard.
Carl,
I'll work on that, ma'am.
You could stop being a soldier and go to some kind of
Very impressive speech,
organizational
Commander
structure
Shepard.
where
But tell me
everyone
truly,
has a
did
say.
you recover any of Rael Zora's research?
nothing that will help
Pity.
you, Admiral.
Oh, well, in any event, I am pleased that our talk regarding the
She is
war
the most
conundrum allowed you to help Tali.
After seeing what
Her
happened, she
exile
wants
would
to
have been
do it all over.
unfortunate.
She's like, whatever can be created can be recreated.
You should abandon your plans, Admiral.
We shall see, Commander. Many
The
I
Alarai
actually
was a
really
good
like that. Like I've said it several times, right? But yeah, the one who seems like the biggest asshole is actually the most reasonable. The one who seems to be helping you is unreasonable. And the actual most terrifying one is the quiet one. God, I've been getting every mission. This is so beautiful. Oh, I just got to do I just got the sound that you get, the level up sound from the first game.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I don't think I can actually check in with Emily Wong or what's-her-face from the med bay. There aren't any new parts of the... There aren't any new parts of the Citadel for me to go to. With Geth Shield technology, there's only going to be one of those, I think. Alright, let's check in with Tali. Something investigate. Oh, that's there. Time. Then next time, I guess we'll do Zaid, because that's kind of...
No messages for you, Commander.
in fitting with my, like, having been doing loyalty missions. And then I'll do all the other bullshit DLC.
I've got green across the board.
Keela, all that. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only...
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty
I
board.
have no idea. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have
Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have, and part of that means getting involved in each other's
The whole
business.
trial was insulting.
But my father would be... I should get back to work.